Time to talk endorsements. You're in the NBA now, so that opens up a lot of doors for us.
Yeah, okay, drop some knowledge on me, Austin.
Okay, now, the deals available to you are driven largely by your fan count. More fans you earn, more money you earn.
Hey, I was never good at math, but that sounds like a simple equation to me.
Right. But there's also the question of play style, right?
Okay.
Different brands want different types of players. Some are more interested in scoring, some are interested in defense, others team play.
So, the more I can do, the better endorsements I could get with anyone.
Hey, every team needs a LeBron. Now, I put together a document that lists all the brands who've shown preliminary interest and what it would take to land an endorsement with them. So, take a look.
Yeah, I mean, that all looks great. Austin, you know, I gotta let you know, I always appreciate the hard work you put in for me.
Of course. Now, you might have noticed that merchandising is the most lucrative category on that document.
Yeah, I have, Austin Kelly.
Okay, so if you want to make more money, it might behoove you to hit those benchmarks.
Consider me behooved. What's up, everybody? It's your boy MP, and I'm coming to you live from the locker room before the very first game of my Rookie Revenge Tour. We're going up against a so-called blue chipper from this year's draft, and I'm looking to show the world who's really him.
All right. You feel like you're putting pressure on yourself to perform, you know, by talking so publicly about this?
Nah, not at all. These kids were in college, swiping their meal plans and doing problem sets last year. I was in Europe playing against grown men, running professional sets, and working on my game 24/7. Tonight is when all of that work, yeah, that's gonna pay off. Stay tuned. MP out.
MP, how you feeling?
Up next, the Mavericks taking on the Wizards. For the Dallas Mavericks, they started the season with a win. Tonight, out to make it win number 2. Wizards, Mavs, coming up next. Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined courtside by Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And it's Allie LaForce for us tonight on the sidelines. And now Washington's starting group. They've got Keyshawn George. Koulibaly is out there with McCollum. Then it's Sarr. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. And for Dallas, in its small and power forward, it'll be Flagg and Davis. Irving and Thompson are the guard set. And it's Lively in at the 5 spot. And we talk about experimenting with lineups early on, DB. What are some examples of that?
Well, yeah.
Here for the Mavericks. Daniel Gafford comes in for Derek Lively. And Washington subbed in for Thompson. MP's checked in for the Wizards. And one thing to note, MP has vocalized his desire to be the top rookie in this class. He wants to outdo his peers every time he's on the floor.
And I love that MP is walking into this league with his sights set high. But guess what? He's got his work cut out for him. When you look at the names in this rookie class, now we get to enjoy watching him chase his dreams here in the NBA. Good luck to MP on the journey.
Time to take things across the court to hear once again about MP's historic night.
Well, he had a flat-out insane game, setting a new NBA record for threes in the game, passing the 14 that Klay Thompson hit back in 2018. The new record holder told me, quote, "I was just in the zone. Everything was going in. It was the best feeling in the world." And it was so much fun to watch, guys.
It was a lot of fun to watch. Thank you. MP making his way into the NBA now, but his journey has taken him to Europe, where he spent a season playing for Paris FC.
I don't know too much about his time there, but I know that Paris FC is well known for how they develop players. MP seemingly made a huge leap in his skill set and approach, and that's what has led him here to the NBA. And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
From deep, hits it from three-point range. MP's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, the ability to spread the floor is such a valuable skill in the league. And MP, yes, sir.
Here's Gafford. Scoreless thus far. Davis has the open look. Dallas again missing.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Doris, it's been fun watching Keyshawn George start his career. And he had quite the journey to get here.
He certainly did, considering he was born in Switzerland. His dad is from Canada, but his dad played pro in Europe. George plays for a club team in France and then goes to the U.S. for college. It's sort of been a meandering and diverse hoops education. Boy, this guy has been absolutely outstanding this quarter. You love what he's doing out there right now.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
And that's exactly what happened. Guys came off the bench ready to play. The offense didn't miss a beat.
Marshall, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. Washington passes to Russell. They could use a bucket. Up and in on the layup.
This guy an effortless scorer. Outside, inside, in between. Dynamic scorer is D'Angelo Russell.
MP deciding where to go with it. Carries it from three-point range. MP's got 12 in the game.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Russell passes to Gafford. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Marvin Bagley picks one up. You know, with Daniel Gafford, they have an element inside that a lot of teams are looking for.
Well, let's begin with his motor. Daniel Gafford wants to play hard and compete on every possession. He's a lob threat and a rim protector. Give me all of that.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, the Wizards stacking talented young players and draft assets. Not only that, they'll have a ton of cap space next season, which they will likely not use to sign a star free agent, but rather to absorb contracts in exchange for, you guessed it, more draft picks. This front office is continuing to think long-term, guys.
Priorities straight. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. There's the screen. He's feeling it. And the Wizards getting another bucket right there.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
To the inside, Davis, and finished off by Davis.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. And here is MP. On the wing, he knocks it down, but wait a minute, the officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're going to look.
The previous play is under review.
And at this point in the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the clock had expired.
Yeah, still better.
And so it's Dallas in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
So the Wizards 5 right now. Johnson is out there with Kispert. Then there's Carlton Carrington. Then it's MP. And it's Bagley in at the center position. And let's check in with Allen. And she's got the latest for us on MP.
Thank you. Well, we've seen glimpses of greatness from this year's rookie class, and tonight we have a couple of interesting rookies going head-to-head. I asked MP about the matchup. He said his goal is to become the best of his entire group. He's taking that on as a very personal challenge. Guys, you have to like that determination.
He is as competitive as they come. That was a terrific report. Thank you. Now let's head over to the sideline for a report on Klay Thompson. Allie, how's he doing?
Hey guys, the athletic trainer of the Mavericks was able to update me on the situation. He said there is tendonitis in the knee, and it is a source of debilitating pain right now. With an injury like this, it's going to be a slow healing process. Unfortunately, he'll be out for a while, guys.
Allie, thanks as always. We appreciate the report. Well, at least we know now how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
There's no question, because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. The time frames can be totally different for similar injuries.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Keyshawn George, he's checked in for Bagley. Koulibaly comes in for Johnson. And McCollum subbed in for Carlton Carrington.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Here's MP. It's MP finishing at the other end.
MP is in a great rhythm right now. It behooves this team to just keep feeding this young guy.
Russell passes to Washington. Quarter two, and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And they double up Davis. Back to Washington. Clock at 6. Davis down low. Defended by Kispert. The shot, no good.
Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Nothing working.
MP kicks to George. And here's MP for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. MP's got 25 points in the game. McCollum against Russell. There's the triple. Dallas, no good that time either. So for the Wizards, their last game a win against the Bucks.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they've just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offense.
Down it goes! Wow. Down it goes!
There is answer!
Russell. Boy, he was something else against San Antonio. Over in the corner, Washington. It goes out of bounds. That one off Washington.
And checking out some stats for D'Angelo Russell. How he did last season. He was around 12 points a game, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. And most important of all is his passing. He's a terrific distributor in their offense.
It's certainly one of his best attributes, creating offense even when it looks like there's nothing there.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's ready to talk things through with them. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Wizards team.
Not exactly a game that everyone will be talking about here, but both of these teams can show flashes at times.
We're seeing two teams that could be building more for the future, trying to instill a winning culture, and we'll see which team takes a step in that direction.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. And Flag subbed in for Harden. You know, Greg, when Kyrie elevates off the dribble, it's a work of art.
He makes it look so easy, but that fluidity is the result of countless hours in the gym and perhaps an innate gift for the extraordinary.
Lively sets a screen for Davis. To the middle, and stolen by Song. In the corner, it's MP. And stolen by Flag. Pass to Marshall. Irving looking for an opening. Here's Flag. No good again that time. Wizards have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. MP's shot is good.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a 3-point game. And Flag throws it down.
And you can't let this kid Flag get that good a position down low. Cooper will finish that every time.
So it's MP making things happen for the Washington Wizards. He went on an aerial 3-point display, drilling 4 long balls in just the 1 quarter alone. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Please bring your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer that. So far, it's been a nice outing for the Washington Wizards.
Total team effort. Instead of 5 starters, it's like they've got 7 or 8 guys getting it done. That's how good the reserves have been tonight, guys.
Lots of interchangeable parts. They can throw different lineups at you. Keeps you guessing. Taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule.
You know, right now, for the Wizards, they started the season on a high note. Now they look to improve to 2-0.
Yeah, they look strong in that first matchup. Played with a lot of energy. We'll see if it carries over into this one.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Mavericks trail by 5. He's checked in for the Wizards. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. The 4 and 5, it's Davis and Lively. Irving is out there with Washington. And it's Flag in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Irving passes to Washington. Here's Davis. Back to Washington. Goes back up. Rebounded by the Wizards. George has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
And the foul called on Alex Shaw. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Daniel Gafford's checked in for the Mavericks. D'Angelo Russell comes in for flag. Russell passes to Gafford. Doris, you talk about the great scorers. It's not enough to be elite one-on-one. You've got to be able to handle the double team, too. I mean, there's a lot there.
On a nightly basis, Kevin, these are the best defenses in the world, scheming to take away the greatest strengths of the best individual offensive players. And you know what? Nightly, it's not enough. The great ones find a way no matter what.
On the wing, Davis. And they double up Davis. Back to Russell. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 3 assists tonight. So it's the Wizards now. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. MP right side. And that one drops for him. MP's got 42 in the game.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Irving against MP. Can't hit the step-back jump shot.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Releases. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. MP's got 44.
In such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up.
Davis up top. Pass to Washington. Another 3 for Dallas.
Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. A different look for Dallas. Martin's checked in for Davis, and it's Marshall in for Irving. The Wizards also changing it up. Champagne's checked in, and Kispert subbed in for Keyshawn George. And, Greg, we saw some turnover this summer on the Mavs training staff.
Yes, some talk of internal disagreements in that department. The importance of great teamwork in this league, not just limited to the players in the locker room.
Martin finds Marshall. For this screen on MP. They get it back. Back to Martin. Off target from outside. Washington trailing. On the wing, MP. For the lead. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Gafford sends the pick for Marshall. Pass to Washington. Now here's Gafford. And it goes down 2 points.
Boy, P.J. Washington, such a selfless teammate. Very pretty pass.
And so MP will bring it up for Washington. Free throw line jump shot. Rebounded by Gafford. Here's Washington. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. They've got Carlton Carrington. MP out there with C.J. McCollum. Then there's Kispert. And it's Champagne in at the center, filling out the middle. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And with his length and athleticism, Davis is a constant blocker.
MP against Washington. It's stolen by Davis. Now, here's Washington. D right on him. Shot's good. Marshall making the play. And the Mavericks lead by 2. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And let's give them credit to the shot blocking on display. They set the tone early and have kept the pressure on defensively.
Here's Washington now. Kispert setting the pick for MP. The Wizards with another miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Marshall dishes to Russell. It's good. Now it's a 4-point Maverick lead.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Here's MP. Yep, right through the net. MP's got 55.
MP doing a great job letting the play develop, making the defense pick their poison.
Pass to Davis. And they double up Davis. There's Russell with the 3. The rebound by Carrington. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. MP, that's for 2. Gets an open look and hits. MP's got the game tied up here for the Wizards.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
The Wizards have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Again, the Wizards score. Russell looking it over. Washington finds Davis. Four on the shot clock. Outside Russell from the arc. Dallas no good that time either. The Wizards have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency. And another one falls.
A 60-piece. Goodness. And it's not his first of the season.
Raleigh is tied for the 4th most 60-point games during a single season. Just incredible. Davis with a screen on MP. They get it back to stop the run. Russell, no good.
Now, how about this? He cannot find his rhythm in this period. This has been tough sledding.
And a wide open look for MP. Cans the shot from the wing. And it's a 7-point Washington lead.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Outside Russell, beyond the arc. Again, Russell missing.
Gosh, it feels like he's pressing a little bit, and obviously playing from behind doesn't help.
Pass to MP. There's a screen. Jacks up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Washington's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Marshall. Banked in off the glass.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by Washington.
Washington leading now by 5. MP from 19. That one goes.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Derek. McCollum against Irving. Oh, contorting his body for the double clutch layup.
We all know that Irving wants to be the man to hit that shot. When he takes it, he usually finds a way to finish.
George sets a screen for MP. Out the basket.
Well, He might be young, but it's easy to see why they go to MP when they need a big-time bucket.
Now flag. Washington's outside. Now Irving to tie it up. Outside Davis. It's another look. Middleton pulls it down. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. It's a three-point game. Can't connect from long distance.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from back end.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Davis fires. Lively plays it in off the window.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Another bucket. Wow.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock.
And you know how many big games Flag played in college, but he looked really comfortable taking the shot there.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
And that's an intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
Oh, pressure here for MP, folks.
He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. Here's Dallas. Irving with the ball. Good!
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
MP outside for the win. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And we'll get going after... These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. And it's small and power forward. It'll be Flag and Davis. Irving connects again from distance.
And guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for 3rd now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc. George against Davis. Shot clock at 5. Anthony Davis, too much size.
Those defenders just looked a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
The Wizards with the lead. MP outside. George sets a screen for MP. The shot from 20. Irving rips down the rebound. The Mavericks shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. 9 feet out, and it's good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Sauter sets the screen for MP. From deep. Davis pulls it down.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open, and yet somehow comes away empty.
Here's Irving. Washington's outside. Misses the 3. Wizards have gone 1 of 3 from the floor since the start of overtime. George with the screen on Irving. MP. Another one goes. Incredible.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition.
Ready for the feed. Cooper Flag is a player. You have to run off that shot.
MP outside. And another one falls. Amazing.
And he's now tied for the 4th most points in an NBA game all time. He is knocking down everything.
It's truly one of the greatest games in league history. He cannot miss.
Oh, Dave Washington in a big spot. Yes, sir.
MP right side. Jacks up a 3. And it misses. Dallas leading by 3. Now Lively. Kyrie. Cleared away by George. Washington's gone 1-3 from three-point range since the end of regulation.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Davis.
Stepping up. Davis is a fantastic option late. You know, with that height and skill set, he's going to get a good look.
MP left side. Now Middleton. Now MP. Beyond the arc. Let's lose a 3. Good. That's another bucket.
And that ties him for 3rd all-time scoring for a single game. What an incredible performance.
Absolutely. A game not to be forgotten. He has put on a show. And so they foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
And those free throws will mean a ton now. It makes it a 2-possession game.
MP fires. Good. Another from 3.
And I don't think I have ever seen a player this dialed in from deep.
Well, with that make, he's now Greg alone in 2nd place for most threes in a game. You know, at this point, you have to go for the top spot, right? And he is unable to get the second one. That one goes.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Yet another bucket.
And he's now outmatched his own single-game record for points with a staggering offensive onslaught. I think the defense is just as stunned as we are.
Words fail to describe the magnitude. He is putting in the work with a little overtime, and this game is sure to leave a mark. Outside George. MP outside. Puts it up. So it's a narrow victory for the Mavericks, pulling out the W.
I have to say, I didn't expect this to happen so soon. Well, you did it. You're in the starting lineup, man.
I'd be lying if I said I was surprised, but I appreciate it, Coach.
Good. Now you have to prove you belong.
Come on, Coach. You know I got it.
Look, I just want to be as clear as possible with you. And if we bench a vet tonight and start a rookie and you lay an egg, it makes the organization look real bad. And that can have ripple effects. Listen, I need you to go out and make an impact, at least on one end of the floor tonight.
Keep it real with me, Coach. Would you get in trouble if I didn't?
Well, I'll put it to you this way. There's a lot of politics when you reach this level. Things aren't always simple as X's and O's.
Yeah, see that right there? That's why you should know I won't let you down.
Ooh, I like that.
I got you, Coach.
Thanks, man.
There's an air of anticipation in the building, and especially for this young man, MP, playing for the first time on his home floor. A special moment for sure. Welcome, everyone. What better way to end the weekend than the NBA on 2K Sports? With Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Ali LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. And alongside us is Shams Charania, who'll be hanging out and chatting with us for a bit. Shams, great to have you with us as always, man.
Absolutely, and BA, there's a lot to talk about these days, so thanks for having me.
Tee us up now. Is the news robust or minimal at this time of year?
Oh, BA, it's always fluid with me.
And a look at the starters for Charlotte. Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. Bridges at the 4 with Plumlee at center. And it's Connaughton in at the 3. You know, the other day I was checking out the magazine stand at the bookstore, and I saw MP right on the cover. How about that?
Oh, I saw it too at the supermarket. And you know what? Congrats to MP. Making a magazine cover is no doubt a I made it moment.
And for an update on MP, let's send it over to Ali.
We have a bit of a lineup change tonight. MP is stepping into the starting 5 in a move that many fans have been hoping for. Coach told me, quote, MP's earned it. He put in the time and he's done things the right way. He's looked like a starter for a while now. It's quite the journey for the rising star from Vermont.
You know, it seems his moment has arrived. Thanks. And so it's Washington with it after Charlotte's three-pointer on the other end. Here's MP. The rebound by Bridges. Charlotte has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Shams, I know you've had discussions with Commissioner Adam Silver about the league possibly expanding into Europe. Where does that stand?
Well, it's fluid, BA, and Commissioner Adam Silver and other league officials have been very clear to me. It's a process that's going to be measured in years, not necessarily months. There's definitely a sense they want to better serve those fans in Europe, start their own league out there that's NBA affiliated. And that's something the NBA is much more further along in exploring in the days, weeks, and months ahead, as opposed to expansion immediately.
And here's Charlotte now, after the basket by Washington. Here's Miller. Can't connect from 14.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
There's the triple. And MP with a basket on the assist by George. MP's got 8. Something that MP has that not many other rookies can claim: championship experience. MP was a key member for his team that won a title in the European League.
Yeah, and there's no substitute for experience like that. MP might be a rookie, but to have played in the European Championship game is something that goes a long way as far as composure on the court.
Now here's MP. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. And finished off by Sarr.
Every time I watch Sarr, I'm just amazed at how light off the floor he is.
Miller outside. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Miller's got his second bucket of the night.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. Not there.
Charlotte has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. And we're seeing teams these days applying more early ball pressure. Why is that tactic gaining steam, Sean?
Well, pressure is always going to provide a level of stress, and so it's a way to wear your opponents down, force them to operate deeper into the shot clock, and really it's a way for teams to leverage their length, their depth, their athleticism. You are seeing it used in different strategies.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Pass to Connaughton. Three-pointer. Gets the three to fall. And it's 8 points for Brandon Miller.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Ball passes to Bridges. Now here's Miller, covered by MP. Ooh, nice shot by Miller. Miller's got 10 points in the game.
Boy, they need to ride him as far as he can take them because he is pedal to the metal right now.
MP, the pass to McCollum. He shoots. And again, it's Washington.
Boy, MP is just filleting this defense. I mean, they've got no answers for him right now.
Ball passes to Plumlee. Connaughton outside. Here's Miller from outside the arc. And Charlotte, another three.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And so McCollum will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. They trail by 7. And Shams, a favorite topic in the NBA rumor mill is league expansion. What have you heard, my friend?
Well, BA, I still think we're a little bit ways away. The NBA and the Board of Governors continue to evaluate the potential for expansion franchises in the NBA. They have not made any firm decisions yet, I'm told, but this is something the NBA is continuing to find numbers to evaluate the pros and the cons, potentially adding 1 or 2 more teams to the NBA.
And maybe we think about that inside the U.S., but it could go global as well.
Seattle, Las Vegas, Mexico City are really the 3 cities at the forefront of these conversations.
Now here's Miller. What a tremendous game he played against Philadelphia. Connects from downtown.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
The Wizards trail by 7. A deep 3 from MP. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian Keys had a few moments to share with me. He had been watching highlights with the coaching staff, and they noticed LaMelo likes to pass from obscure angles. The coach told his team, you just can't relax out there. I want you looking for cutters everywhere. We'll see how prepared they are tonight, Brian.
Okay, thanks, Allie. And the Wizards making a change here. Kispert's checked in. And a change for the Hornets. Sexton's checked in. Ball passes to Plumlee. Middleton against Miller. Pass to Bridges. Three-pointer. Shot clock at 6. Sarr pulls it in. The Wizards have gone 8 for 14 from the floor. And here's MP from outside. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
A very accurate shot by MP. He must have been drilling these since a young age.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Miller going upstairs. He loves to make the crowd say, ooh-wee.
Here's MP. And again, it's Washington.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Good work there as it goes.
I love that hoop from Colin Sexton. Don't settle, young man.
Here's MP. Kispert. And the tip-in on the offensive boards.
Yeah, the half-and-half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Now here's Plumlee. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. He buries it from 3.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Miller, the pass to Ball. Back to Miller. Lets the 3 fly. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 5th assist in this one. And so it's Brandon Miller making highlights for Charlotte. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely... changes. George, he's checked in for Bagley. MP comes in for Johnson. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Carrington. Kispert is out there with George. Then there's Bilal Coulibaly. Then it's MP. And it's McCollum at the 1. That's the group for Washington right now. And Shams, we're seeing a transition in regional media. The RSN, the Regional Sports Network, with cord cutting impacting revenues.
Yeah, local RSNs is a big part of the NBA, and the availability of local team broadcasts via streaming is certainly skyrocketing. Every team, Utah, Phoenix, has their own flair to this, and it definitely has the potential to unlock an even larger viewership. The national broadcast is big, guys, especially here at 2K TV, but the local audience is very much an important part of the NBA ecosystem.
Sexton misses. Wizards trail by 8. MP outside. Ooh, MP going to work inside.
Yeah, MP capitalizing on being so close to the hoop.
Connaughton outside. Miller outside. Pass to Ball. The 3 is up. Rebound by the Wizards. George has got his 4th rebound in this one. MP scanning the floor. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Coming off that win against the Sixers.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game. And the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on. And a huge boost of confidence on the road for sure.
Yep, that one goes. MP's gotten 4 this quarter.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
It's good.
A true playmaker. When Ball isn't creating for himself, he's creating for others.
Shams, you're always ready to break a story. Is there ever a chance for you to unplug?
Late summer is when things are quietest. That mid-August through September Labor Day window, that's usually the best moment to get off the grid. But VA, you never know in today's NBA when things could happen, and that could be in the summer too.
Oh, man. Whoa!
Watch that one.
Bad intentions.
MP, a showman for sure. He has truly arrived.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. So for Washington, Sarr comes in for Kispert. And Middleton subbed in for Coulibaly. Plumlee's checked in for Charlotte. Miles Bridges comes in for Sexton.
Scoring the ball, he has been lethal and efficient. Wow.
MP, the pass to George. MP outside. Nice D from Bridges.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Connaughton against MP. Connaughton passes to Miller. The 3 from Ball. Deep range. LaMelo. What focus.
Picking up right where he left off. Hit 2 triples in the first quarter. Now he gets another to fall.
From deep, MP. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Plumlee. And with picks 2 and 3 in this year's draft, Shams, we saw the Spurs and the Sixers add to already crowded backcourt rotations.
The draft is really a talent grab, so you have to go for the best available. But we saw in the finals the value of having multiple guys who can play with the ball in their hands, spread the floor, do multiple things on the court, and the competitiveness is a big part of this. The ability to play both ends is a big part of this. So all of those traits increasingly important to win in today's NBA.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Hornets are trying to create a winning environment. Coach Charles Lee said, quote, "We know this is a young team, so I want culture enhancers who help us build with their hard work and creativity. Having that energy coming into the building every day is the most important thing." Back to you guys.
Looking to set the standard. Allie, thank you. Connaughton. 5 to shoot. Bridges with it. Guarded now by George. Lets it go. Bridges misses. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. It's a 16-point game, and this is the first season matchup for them against this Hornets team.
These teams split the season series last year, neither making an impact in the conference overall.
Yeah, they'd settle for 500 against most teams. Both squads win, challenge, perhaps a way to put it, but one of them has got to win tonight.
And Shams, thanks for dropping in, man. It is always a pleasure to have you.
Likewise, we've got to do this again soon. I've got news coming up on the other line here. Hold on, yeah, I'm gonna we'll definitely do this again soon.
Oh, we know he's always got news. Always a pleasure to have Shams drop in. He knows everything that's going on in the league.
He sure does, and knows it even before most players. I mean, heck, I'm surprised he didn't tell me something about me that I didn't know.
And one unfortunate distinction for the Hornets, Clark, the only NBA team to never win their division.
And to add to that, the second lowest number of playoff appearances after the Pelicans. And, you know, BA, with no immediate postseason prospects, Charlotte fans have to understand this is going to be a process that takes some time.
Pass to Middleton. Back to MP. Sar with a screen on Miller. Here's MP. And he hits the jump shot. MP's got 34 points.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Plumlee passes to Miller. And here's Ball. That three's off the mark.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
George, a screen on Miller. Pass to McCollum. MP outside. That'll count. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time.
Wow. Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great clock management there.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. They've been lights out from deep, and it's a big reason why they have a lead in this one. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Thanks for tuning in. We love the mountain climbing, don't we? Well, there's a huge mountain to climb for the Washington Wizards. And this is totally off topic, but how did you guys feel about games on back-to-back nights?
I didn't mind back-to-back games, but what I really like were back-to-back titles.
Yeah, I know a little something about that too, Shaq. I know it's pretty sweet.
Well, it sure is nice to see you guys agreeing about something for a change. Changing focus now to the tough first half for the Washington Wizards.
They're getting cooked from...
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
With the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
On the floor for Charlotte. Bridges at the 4 with Plumlee at center. Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. And it's Compton in at the 3, small forward.
Huge night for Miller. We're seeing exactly why he went second overall. Brandon can take over a game.
They get the rebound. Lays it up and banks it in. Sarr's got his second basket of the game.
If you don't box him out, he's going to make you pay.
Ball outside. Pass to Bridges from deep. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 9 assists now tonight.
I think he epitomizes the modern-day stretch 4. Miles Bridges can hurt you from deep, in addition to getting to the rack.
Fires top of the key, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. MP's got 38 points.
He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
Here's Miller. No good on the 3. And there's the call on Mason Plumlee. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Wizards trail by 12. Well, Grant, a wrist injury hampered Brandon Miller in year 2. Good to have him back in action, though.
Yeah, the number 2 pick in 2023. I mean, the future is still bright for Miller, and he'll have every opportunity to fulfill his immense potential.
McCollum against ball. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Plumlee passes to Miller. No good on the triple. The Wizards have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Here's MP. Plumlee pulls down the board.
Well, he certainly hit some turbulence here, trying to get it cranked back up.
Here's Ball. Bridges outside. Back to Ball. Charlotte needs to get off a shot. For 3, Bridges. Rebound by Middleton. And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Grant, in recent seasons, the big limiter on Chris Middleton's game has been health.
Yeah, B.A., and it's just so frustrating. Here's a high-impact player, an all-star, and he's always having to come back from something. Not what you want for anyone.
Here's MP. And again, Washington, no good.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Ball passes to Connaughton. It's Bridges on the wing. He's got 9. Count that bucket. Bridges has got 11.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
MP, the pass to McCollum. MP outside. Goes back up. And the layup by Sarr. 6 points for him.
And the long arms of Sarr on full display. You got to keep this kid off the offensive glass.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Well, Grant, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point. But it goes beyond just three-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter. But, you know, then you also want that vertical spacing, too, where you have a lob threat at the rim. Fast break points, and in terms of free throw shooting, it was certainly one of their weaknesses, finishing in the top 20 in the league, and it really hurt them at times during the season.
George against Bridges. Pass to Miller. The 17-footer. It's rebounded by Washington. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
Excellent play by MP at the rack. You got to take that risk every now and then.
Here's Ball. Miller outside. Banked it in off the glass. Miller's got 26 points.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Sarr with a screen on Miller. Here's MP. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. MP's got 42 in the game. Well, Grant, this is the 3rd season under this front office for the Wizards.
And bringing experience from years working for the Oklahoma City Thunder, their commitment level to building the right way is rock solid. This has been a running theme for him. Hit a number of threes in the first half, now nails another.
It's George on the wing. Sarr a screen, and here's MP from outside. Knocks it down from distance. MP's got 9 points now in the second half. Miller outside. Connaughton outside. It's Bridges on the wing. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. On the wing, MP. Guarded by Miller. MP shot is good.
He's had an amazing quarter, and they're still trailing. Hard to believe that.
Miller outside. They double him with MP. Here's Connaughton. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Connaughton's got 6 points.
I like Miller's vision. I mean, he sees the court well and makes really good decisions with the ball.
Kispert's checked in for Washington. Carrington comes in for McCollum. Charlotte also making some changes. Williams comes in for Plumlee. And Sexton subbed in for LaMelo Ball. Charlotte leading by 10. Bridges down low, defended by Kispert. The kick out to Williams. Here's Miller. The three-pointer off the mark. Washington has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. George, a screen on Miller. Middleton outside. MP outside. Pass to George. Shoots over Connaughton. And another miss by Washington. The Hornets have gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. Right side, Sexton. Connaughton outside. Launches it. Gets hauled in by Carrington. And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. From Brian Keefe. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Wizards trail by 20. Keyshawn George is out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Alexander Sarr. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's MP in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Connaughton passes to Miller. Now Ball. From the arc. Miller can't get it to go. MP outside, takes the 3. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 3 assists now in this one.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Pass to Connaughton. Bridges outside. Miller outside. Now Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
And that's what you get from Brandon Miller. I mean, he can really whip passes there around the court.
MP outside, puts up a deep 3. And got it! Another basket! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
The PA, it feels like he can't miss.
Pass to Miller. Shot from 16. The rebound by the Wizards. Middleton's got 4 rebounds now. From deep, MP connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, BA. Unbelievable.
Ball fires. Ooh, the 3 doesn't go. And Washington with possession. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Oh, connects again.
And it's 60 points again for him. Can't believe he's done it 3 times.
That's right. And now he's tied for the 3rd most 60-point games in a single campaign. Here's Ball. Rebounded by Sarr. The Wizards trail by 7. MP hits yet again. Wow.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Charles Lee said to the team. And he encouraged them to stay focused and not get complacent, saying we worked too hard to get this lead and we're not going to give it up now. Stay connected, play smart, let's get this win. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Puts it up from 12. Ooh, it doesn't go. Here are the Wizards now with the ball. Really controlling it. An 18-2 run here. Gets it to go.
And what a bucket for MP. He's so hungry to own these big moments.
Miller outside. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
No need to worry, folks. Miller's saying, I got this.
Here's MP for three. Good. Another from three.
Another three for him. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
Well, he's just pouring it on, and he's tied for the 5th most triples ever in a single game. Ball against McCollum. Miller outside. George is there for the rebound. The Wizards shooting at a reasonable 46% this quarter. Charlotte now. Their biggest lead of the game was 21.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the big.
Connects again from distance.
And this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now for most threes in the game.
And the points keep piling up and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from downtown. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. He misses the go-ahead basket. And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2. And so he drops them both, and it's a 3-point game.
What composure at the line. Forcing your opponent to look for the three-pointer now.
And we've got a timeout from Ryan Keefe. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. And again for 3.
And with that made 3, he now stands alone for third most threes in a single game.
Boy, he's been locked in, and it's been lights out for him all game long. What a shooting performance. Ball with it. Outside. And the 3 misses. And we've got a timeout from Ryan Keefe. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. MP. Good from downtown. What a shot. But they may take a second.
Previous plays.
Just want to take a look at this one. They initially thought he didn't get it off, but it was awfully tough to tell. What a moment this is here. They may go from winners to losers just like that.
Yeah, they're going to review that shot to make sure he got it off in time, but
after the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Good! Another from 3.
And of course it falls for him. And that 3 pushing him into the record books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. A night we'll never forget. And so it's Washington who scrapes by with the win. What a performance they have here at home today.
I'll tell you what. These are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. We'll see you later.